tuck it and run. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
2nd and 6.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Off of play action, it's McSorley. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to... And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum has clearly shifted in their favor?
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 38, Trubisky. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Completes it to Samuel. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Trubisky going to try and run. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Third down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Here's Cannon. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The 2, they can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. Running with Elliott, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
From the 17, McSorley. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Dante Fowler able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Able to find Isabella. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Washington.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Tyus Bowser able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Another try after the first down sack. McSorley, he's airing it out for Williams. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Complete to Ezekiel Elliott. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
after 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw again on second down. Trubisky. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
39-yard line.
Elliott. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
At the 38-yard line.
Mike 2. Here we go. Mike 2. Watch 2. I'm coming after you.
On second and 9. Trubisky dancing to his left. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, Elliott. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Reddick in on the tackle.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Second and 5 now. Trubisky. That's Samuel. Caught left side. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
At the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down.
3-yard line.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of 2 there, second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try again with Elliott. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Elliott, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Washington nothing. Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the shotgun, McSorley. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Mike Williams that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. On 3rd down, it's McSorley. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dante Fowler in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely, he's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
54, check, block 54.
They're going to try and throw. This one caught by Isabella. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. This one out quickly to Watkins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st down, this is Geis. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
The tackle made by B.J. Hill. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
They go play action now with McSorley. That's Isabella open on the right side. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. On the ground, Geis. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington has made this a 1-score game. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
The score, Buccaneers 14, Washington 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Choose the right. Let's go. Man, go. 2, Mike, 2. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Choose the right. It's our time. It's our time. Mike 2, Mike 2.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a 1st down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Again, it's Elliott. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
They know that old expression, it's not my night.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. And he rifles one incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Choose the right. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Like two.
Now it's Trubisky. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Trubisky.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Taking a shot for Samuel. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McSorley eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Throwing on 2nd down. Trubisky.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Mike 2, watch 2, watch 2. Hey, let's get that horse. Choose the mic. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you
Here's Trubisky. Throw left side complete. It's Elliott. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here. Now Trubisky. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Dante Fowler, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
It's 2nd down.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now a run with Geis, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long, and you know this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They got to make some moves.
Here's McSorley now, 3rd and long. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Washington.
50, Mike 50. Switch up, switch up. Mike 50, Mike 50.
McSorley, 1st and 10. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Isabella.
That's good for 28 yards.
And the Washington 1st down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Antonio Gibson, his 4th touchdown on the year. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start the drive with Elliott. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
On 2nd and 1, Trubisky. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
2nd and 2. This is Elliott. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The Bucs on 3rd down. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
3rd and 1.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Hard throw, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Amari Cooper, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes on their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Gibson.
The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Here's McSorley. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 13 yards there and a Washington 1st. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
12. 1st down, Washington.
Off of play action, it's McSorley. Over the middle, it's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
The quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Andy Isabella, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to make this a close game again. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Bucks take over first and 10. At their own 20.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that? And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Pass rusher extraordinaire, Dee Ford that time, getting the sack. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Bradley Pena now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And not a great punt here. Out of bounds in the air. They're going to say this one doesn't even get to the 40.
6-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action, they'll throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Whitehead there defensively.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
3rd and inches.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And down by 5. They've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it. Geis. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Quez Watkins, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. So Washington now with an important 2-point conversion attempt. of the shotgun, McSorley. And this is caught. And it's a three-point game. So they make the decision. They want a three-point lead versus a two-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Throwing now is Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Now it's Trubisky. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. After the sack on first down, Trubisky. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. He's back to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Amari Cooper, incomplete. He was
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Trubisky to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively. So the defense asked to stay out and get 1 more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
So a victory here for the Washington football team.
And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know, this is